just showed up at Sabine Woods on the Texas Gulf Coast. I'm going to share with you the bird migration of 2023 and can't wait to show you the magic of this event. It's spectacular.
For birders, springtime is magical. Anticipating the arrival of the migrating birds is like a child the night before Christmas. While I have always enjoyed birds, I didn't have any appreciation these beautiful little birds were flying overhead each spring until just a couple of years ago. Many birding locations have dripping water, called drips, which the birds use to drink and bathe. Many of these birds are flying across the Gulf of Mexico, a 600-mile flight, taking them approximately 18 hours to complete, depending on the wind and the weather. The Houston Audubon has put together a great brochure which outlines the different warblers which travel through the Houston area. The migration includes many other types of birds, but warblers are my favorite.
Okay, this place is amazing. So I'm standing here for an hour, really haven't seen a whole lot, looking at the top of the trees, looking for birds. I recognize something, and it's a barn owl. I won't be able to get a great picture because he's pretty hidden, but it's definitely a barn owl, and it's super cool. So here he is. So it is another tough day of birding, but I just got a really great picture of a Kentucky warbler, so let me show you what that looks like. Sometimes it's just best to find a place you know the birds frequent, and then just set up and let them come to you.
Most warblers weigh less than half an ounce, and on average are only 4.5 inches long. Last year it was very dry. The birds were desperate to find water to drink and bathe, and were drawn to the drips. This year was wet and meant the birds had more options for water, and very few birds visited the drips. I was not able to capture the group pictures I did last year, and had to spend a lot more time just to get individual shots. When the birds arrive on the Texas coast, they are tired, thirsty, and hungry. They are looking for bugs to eat as they contain protein and fats which are so important for the recovery. Many birds do eat berries, but bugs are critical and why it is so important for us to eliminate the use of pesticides and herbicides. Birds are quick and acrobatic when looking for bugs. Their movements, leaves, sticks, and shadows make getting a clear view and pictures of them challenging.
It's a hooded warbler.
Every year, I am surprised at the variety of bird species migrating through Texas. Over 75% of the Texas forested bottomlands have been cleared for agriculture or development in the last 100 years. The remaining forest on the coast provides critical habitat where birds can find shelter, food, and water. Millions of birds use these locations each year.
Well, this will be the last day I'm coming down to the coast for the bird migration. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.